create a more agile, lethal, adaptable, and effective combat force. That's what we are responsible for doing. And we also want to reduce the risks and the costs to our people and to our military missions. There are so many good reasons and important reasons to promote energy security and good energy policy, and that's our reason, to make sure our forces have the energy they need to protect the nation. And it is the same reason that DoD is interested in biofuels, for the military benefits, for improved reliability of our supply lines, and for the potential strategic gains. You know, I think everybody here knows that DoD has a long history of being a powerful force for innovation, especially when those innovations have a direct military benefit. It tends to be that the closer you are to a military capability or mission, the higher our value proposition is. Just last week, my office released a DoD-wide alternative fuels policy for operational platforms, which we developed in coordination with the services and also with other key defense offices, such as the Defense Logistics Agency for Energy. This is primarily a policy for guiding internal consumers of fuels at the Department of Defense, but you're welcome to take a look at it. It's at our website at energy.defense.gov. So just a few highlights of what that policy says. It articulates the defense interest in alternative fuels, which is to ensure operational military readiness, improve battle space effectiveness, and further flexibility of military operations through the ability to use multiple reliable fuel sources. It goes on to establish clear guidelines for future investments in alternative fuels for operational platforms in 3 areas: testing and certification activities, field demonstrations, and bulk purchases to meet operational requirements beyond those certification and demonstration activities. And importantly, you should know that this policy formalizes what is already a practice, a standing practice for all military services, which those bulk purchases of alternative drop-in replacement fuel will have to be price competitive with petroleum. Now, with this policy in place, I think we will definitely continue to have a strong commitment to alternative fuels to enhance the capability of the joint force. And while it's no secret that DoD's budget is tightening, we're still going to need the ability to use these fuels, just as the nation is still going to need the ability to develop these fuels. So I just want to say a couple of words about the defense view on the nation's need for alternative energy. You know, I think we all breathe a sigh of relief every time oil prices come down or the lights come back on. And I live in Montgomery County, so you know I breathe a sigh of relief. But you know, that complacency really costs us. I think the new domestic oil and gas funds, you know, it's upending things, but it's going to play a very important role in part of our economic recovery. It's going to be very important for us, but it won't save us from everything. It won't save us from the vagaries of the oil market. It won't save us from climate change. It won't save us from the hard realities of supply and demand in the oil market, and from the fact that countries like Iran are able to upend the world order on the strength of their revenues from oil and gas. So energy security is about international stability and prosperity, and that is fundamentally an issue of national security. And that, in turn, is what our mission, what the defense mission is all about. And I think this is where Secretary Mabus, the Secretary of the Navy, has made a particularly important contribution to the dialogue in helping us all understand what is at stake and why the Navy and the Department of Defense need to act now.